Can you just do one picture for me?
Yesterday, I was near the ocean and I climbed the mountains. And today, I'm in the mountains and I see this. Quite a kaleidoscope of places outside the Sita Amman temple in Sri Lanka. A special meaning for me. I admire Sita so much out of all the figures in Indian mythology. She had the guts to stand up and say, I've had enough. Hidden in the cool hills of Sri Lanka lies a temple from one of the greatest epics ever told, the Ramayana. This is the Sita Amman temple, believed to be the place where goddess Sita spent her days in captivity. There are places you visit, and then there are places you as soon as you walk into this temple, the atmosphere changes. It feels peaceful, emotional, almost timeless. Sita is not just a character from an ancient story, not even for me. She represents dignity, patience, devotion, and amazing inner strength. In the middle of Sri Lanka's misty mountains, I found a different kind of experience. Not beaches, not skyscrapers, but horses. Cold air, colonial charm, and a place where time still moves gracefully. The higher I went into Sri Lanka's hills, the slower life became. And here at the Royal Turf Club, even the wind seems to move with elegance, as so do these horses. There's something timeless about a place like this. It's been here for ages, and now the silence between the races, it says a lot. And for me, it's like stepping into another era. The horses are grazing, and sometimes this atmosphere that you just get suddenly, you come across something like this, and that's priceless. Rainy evenings, misty. I spent today going high up into the Srilanka hills. The beaches gave me sunsets, but the mountains gave me stillness. Here in Nawara Elia, the evening arrives quite wrapped in fog, pine tree, and cold air. around the lake. I came to Ambewala today and it's surprising. This looks like New Zealand. There are rolling hills and cows and dairy farms. It's every day it gets different. The beaches got different every day, and now the mountains are getting different. Let's go to L and see what it's all about. Leaving the cool hills of Ambewala and taking one of the most beautiful train journeys in the world towards L. There's something timeless about train travel. No rush, no airport, chaos, just mountains, clouds, at the rhythm of the tracks. Every few minutes, the landscape changes. Tea estates become forests, forests become valleys, and suddenly you realize this journey isn't about transportation anymore, it's an experience. Luxury travel isn't always about five-star hotels. Sometimes it's simply having the time to sit by a window and watch the world pass slowly. For a few hours, the outside world disappears, and all that matters is this moment, these mountains, and this journey through the heart of Sri Lanka. And the train. And just like that, Ella arrives. A little town hidden in the hills, where every road leads to another breathtaking view. Today I took the famous Sri Lanka hill country train from Ambewala to Ella. And honestly, it felt less like transport and more like a poetry in motion. Misty mountains, endless tea plantations, open windows, and the slow rhythm of the tracks. This is the kind of journey that reminds you to slow down and simply enjoy the view. Some journeys are not about reaching a destination, they're about slowing down to watch the world unfold. Through the tea mountains of Sri Lanka, every turn of this train felt like a moving postcard. And Sri Lanka has a way of slowing you down, not with silence, but with scenery so beautiful you stop rushing without even realizing it.